Good day, this is News Compact, reaching you from Blues World Television. I am Olushola Yanulua. First headlines. Former Oyo Deputy Governor Alake Adeyemo emerges Oyo APC chairman. Tinubu appoints TAIWO OYEDELE as Minister of State for Finance, redeploys UZOKA-ANITE. Court adjourns MALAMI and Sons trial to March 10. Doctor suspended after CHIMAMANDA Adichie's son's death. Iran strike escalates. School attack draws global reactions. Now the news and details. The Oyo State chapter of the All Progressives Congress (APC) yesterday affirmed the former Deputy Governor of Oyo State, Otumba Moses Alake Adeyemo, as the new chairman of the party. Our reporter, Sheriff Oyewole, who was present at the event, has the report.
The Congress, which was held at the Obafemi Awolowo Stadium, Okeado, Ibadan, under peaceful atmosphere, signals readiness and re-strategizing of the party for the 2027 general elections. Moses Adeyemo, who served as two-term deputy governor under the late former governor Abiola Ajimobi from 2011 to 2019, was unanimously adopted as consensus candidate following agreement reached by the party leaders across the state. In his remarks, the former Senate leader and Oyo State Renewed Hope ambassador, Senator Tessim Kolawole Folarin, hailed the peaceful and rancor-free conduct, attributing it to the outcome of hard work and resilience of the party leaders. He added that the absence of manipulation and non-interference boosted the outcome of the exercise. Folarin extolled the party leaders for their cooperation, resilience, and undirected support, as he expressed his confidence over the victory of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and APC reclaiming Oyo State come 2027.
Hard work has paid off. Before we started the congresses, we leaders met and we agreed on two things. One, that we would allow leaders to emerge organically, and I want to commend all the leaders for respecting that, and then we also agreed that we would not interfere with the results. It means we are ready to take over Agodi, don't you understand? That's what it means. Because a party that is at peace with itself and has harmony and cohesion is on the way to the government house. That's what it is all about. What do you think? Why do you think we'll be doing all this? It's to occupy the government house. I mean that we would increase Asiwaju's vote by minimum 35%. We would do it. I think you can take that for granted. We'll do that.
In a chat with the reporters, the Honorable representing Egbeda on our federal constituency, Akin Alabi, acknowledged the restoration of peace and unity that was once lost in Oyo APC. Alabi noted that APC in Oyo State has lost it in the past as a result of division and defection, which gave room for opposition to manipulate, stressing that has now become a thing of the past.
You can see how united the party is, no rancor, no complaints. We can trace back the history and the problems we've had in the past. 2019, we had some divisions. They made the party divided. Some people went to APC then. 2023, the party was decided, divided. Some people went to APPOINTS. But this time around, you can see that the party is united. All tendencies are together. That can only be one thing. We're going into 2027 united with full force and we're going to win.
The State Public Secretary of the party, Olawale Shadare, expressed gratitude to the party leaders and members for a peaceful Congress, praising their commitment to unity, harmony, and passion for democracy.
We just have to thank all the leaders of our party and also members and supporters of the APC in Oyo State for their understanding and for their cooperation. I put them in passion for the party and love for democracy. So we are happy that everything went on as planned. So we are indeed grateful.
Other members of the state executive affirmed include Dr. Taofeek Lamidi, Deputy Chairman, Barrister Fatai Adesina, Secretary, Mrs. Felicia Opatunde, Women Leader, Honorable Glory Olaleke, Youth Leader, among others. With the conclusion of the Congress at all levels, the party is expected to conduct the primary soon as the race for 2027 gathers momentum. Sheriff Oyewole, Rulers of Television News.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved a cabinet adjustment aimed at strengthening fiscal coordination within the federal government. On March 3, 2026, the president nominated TAIWO OYEDELE as Minister of State for Finance and transmitted his name to the Senate for confirmation. Prior to the nomination, OYEDELE served as chairman of the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms, leading key tax restructuring initiatives under the current administration. He brings more than 20 years of experience in taxation, fiscal policy, and economic advisory across both public and private sectors. In the same development, Dr. Doris UZOKA-ANITE has been redeployed as Minister of State and the Ministry of Budget and National Planning. Dr. UZOKA-ANITE previously served as Minister of State for Finance and earlier held responsibilities in the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment. The presidency says the reshuffle is intended to enhance alignment between fiscal reforms and national budgetary priorities as economic adjustments continue. The Senate is expected to begin confirmation proceedings in the coming days. The Federal High Court in Abuja has adjourned the terrorism and firearms trial of former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, and his son, Abdulaziz. On March 4, 2026, proceedings were expected to begin before Justice Joyce Abdulmalik under the persecution case. The Director of Public Prosecutions informed the court that the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation has just taken over the prosecution from the Department of State Services and requires additional time to review the case file. Counsel for the defendant did not oppose the adjournment, but requested that the court consider striking out the case if the prosecution fails to open its case on the next day. Justice Abdulmalik granted the request and adjourned the matter to March 10, 2026, directing the prosecution to begin its case on that day. The charges against Malami and his son relate to allegations of terrorism financing and unlawful possession of firearms originally filed by the DSS. Both Malami and Abdulaziz remain on bail pending the resumption of the trial. 3 doctors have been suspended by the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria following the death of Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie's 21-month-old son. On March 4, 2026, the investigation panel cited medical negligence and professional misconduct in the child's care. The suspended doctors include the medical director of Eurocare Multi-Specialist Hospital, the anesthesiologist who treated the child, and the chief medical officer of Atlantis Pediatric Hospital. They are barred from practicing while disciplinary tribunal examines the case. 10 other doctors were also found to have potential lapses in their professional duties. The child died in January 2026 after complications during medical procedures that the family says were avoidable. The council stresses that the suspension is temporary and the doctors will have a chance to defend themselves in the tribunal. A coroner's inquest is planned for April 2026 to determine the full circumstances surrounding the tragedy. Tensions in the Middle East have intensified following coordinated strikes involving Iran, Israel, and United States. On February 28, 2026, large-scale military operations targeted strategic locations inside Iran, including missile facilities and military installations. Iranian authorities report heavy bombardment in several cities with air defenses activated overnight. In response, Iran launched retaliatory missile and drone strikes targeting Israeli positions and United States assets in part of the Gulf region. Amid the escalating exchanges, a humanitarian tragedy unfolded in southern Iran. Officials confirmed that a girls' elementary school in Minab was struck during the bombardment, resulting in the death of more than 100 students and staff. Iran has accused the United States and Israel of responsibility, while both nations say reports of civilian casualties are under review. On March 3, 2026, thousands gathered in Minab for a mass funeral procession, drawing international attention and renewed calls for an independent investigation. Meanwhile, the impact of the conflict is being felt beyond the region. On March 3, 2026, the federal government of Nigeria announced the suspension of Christian pilgrimage to Israel and surrounding areas. The Nigerian Christian Pilgrim Commission says the decision was taken due to the deteriorating security situation and to safeguard Nigerian citizens. That will be all on News Compact for today. For more updates, do visit our website at www.vulusworldtelevision.com. Do visit our social media handle, Vulusworld TV, and do follow us on all our social media page, X, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all at Vulusworld Television. Once again, I'm Olushola Yanolua. Thanks for watching.